Relocation Right is a landlord right to relocate a tenant within the project or building. As a tenant, we really don't like to agree to relocation rights. Usually we've selected the specific space we've selected because of its unique location. It has great frontage or access. Maybe it has high ceilings that we really need for our use. We look at lots of spaces in the site selection process, and ultimately, we're really choosing a space, not just a project. But there are times where landlords have to have the ability to relocate tenants, which is almost always at their cost, both moving fees and covering the internal build out. So it's painful for landlords to relocate tenants, but they'd want to have the ability to do it to protect their ability to redevelop the project in some way. If you do have to agree to a redevelopment right, you can limit the areas to which a landlord can move you. The landlord is almost always required to relocate you to a space that is substantially similar, but that's a little vague. If you have a corner space and that's really important to you, you could try to limit the relocation space to corners only. Or if you're on the high traffic end of the project, you could restrict the area to that end only. If there is a relocation right, it'll be fleshed out a lot further in the lease. Lots of times the right goes away in the last few years of the term because it's too much trouble and expense to build out a new store if you're only going to be there to use it for one more year, for instance. But you can save that for the lease.